because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
Alright, so number 5 on my list of shows that you need to watch this weekend on Netflix is The Big Bang Theory. I'm a little reluctant to put this on there just because the show has really changed over the last few seasons. But the show's about 4 guys, 4 big-time nerds, and they're all kind of socially awkward. One guy's can't talk around women, one guy's shy, one guy's super nerdy, the other guy's a big-time pervert. And the show itself, it had a lot of scientific references, a lot of sci-fi, movie, video game, comic book references, and then it kind of had a little side story of relationship stuff. Now the show has kind of shifted, and the show's mainly about relationship stuff and less about everything else. Now it's a situational comedy, so if anything happens at the beginning of the show, by the end of the show, it's all wrapped up. And that's one of the biggest problems with the show. They just have not advanced the story at all. Every situation that they're in now is the same stuff that they've been in 4 and 5 years ago. So, but if you get a chance, I recommend seasons 1 through 4. Number 4 on the list is The League. And The League is about 6 people that are in a fantasy football league. Now the thing is, they are really into fantasy football in this league that they're in. So they will do absolutely anything. They will make any bet and do anything they can to win in this fantasy football league. And if you lose, Lord help you, because you're going to be doing just about everything. Now the thing about the show, it's a semi-improv show, so there's going to be a lot of crude humor, a lot of ball jokes, a lot of dick jokes and all that stuff. So you're not into it, you probably won't like it. One of the best things on the show is that there are a lot of celebrity cameos in this show. So you're going to see a lot of football players. Chad Johnson was in season 1, Terrell Suggs, Josh Cripps, whoever. Jay Cutler was in 1. So you get to see a lot of celebrities. But if you get a chance, man, check out FX's The League. Well, number 3 on my list is 30 Rock. And 30 Rock really holds a special place in my heart because 30 Rock is the one and only show that I've ever watched, like that I've known, that is funny from the beginning of the show to the end of the show. And I have yet to see anybody else that's like that. Now, the thing about the show, it has a great cast. So it's Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan, and Alec Baldwin. I think they both resurrected their careers doing this show. Now, the show itself, it has like its own kind of sense of humor. It's kind of reality, but then it's like not reality. Like, it's difficult to describe. You're gonna have to watch it to really know what I'm talking about, but definitely check it out. Super funny show, 30 Rock. So number 2 on my list is FX's It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and the intro music to that show is really funny. It's really out of place when you watch it. Now the thing about the show, again, this is a semi-improv show, so again, there's going to be a lot of crude humor in this show. So ball jokes, stick jokes, a lot of that stuff. Now the thing is, it's not situationally funny. So the show's not about, you know, it's not like, oh, we're in a cake factory, we gotta make 1,000 cakes by sunrise, oh no, the machine exploded, flowers. It's not one of those. It's more about the characters themselves. Now it's 5 people who run a bar in Philadelphia, and they all have really strong personalities. One's a womanizer, one's a fake tough guy, their dad is just freaking crazy. But the thing about the show is they all try to F each other over at every single turn. At any chance possible, they try to do each other in. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest elements of the show that you got to check out. So, check out It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So, the number 1 show that I recommend that you check out this weekend on Netflix is going to be Arrested Development. Arrested Development is one of the smartest, most cleverly written, funniest shows that has ever came out. Like, Arrested Development is literally in my number 1 or number 2 TV shows of all time. That's how funny the show is. If you check any list of TV shows, Arrested Development is literally at the top of all of those. And the thing about the show is, unlike a lot of these shows where the characters go through a situation and it doesn't affect them, this show builds on every episode that has happened previously to it. So anything that has happened affects the character later on in the show. Now, the other thing about the show is a lot of the stories kind of tie into each other. So a lot of stuff that happens to him, affects her. Just everything kind of comes together, and it's just really cleverly written. Like, this is one of the only shows that I know that will embed a joke in one episode, and the punchline won't pay off until 4 or 5 episodes later. If you haven't watched it, find out. Once you find out what a never nude is, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. So if you get a chance, if you're not going to watch anything else on this list, watch Arrested Development. Please, that show is amazing.
Fast for years, yeah.
It is a beautiful day to